You've heard creatine builds muscle and boosts strength, but can it help you lose stubborn belly fat? This is a question surrounded by confusion and hype. Some believe creatine is a shortcut to a chiseled core, while others fear it causes bloating. Let's get straight to the science. The fitness world is full of bold claims, especially about fat loss. My goal is to give you a clear, evidence-based answer. We'll break down what creatine is, how it works, and what real research says about its effects on fat. Does creatine directly burn belly fat, or does it help in other ways? Let's dive in. First, we need to understand the basics of creatine and how it compares to other so-called fat burners. By the end, you'll know exactly what creatine can and can't do for your belly fat. Let's separate the facts from the marketing and get to the truth. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound that your body produces. It's not some synthetic substance cooked up in a lab, it's a fundamental part of your physiology. Think of it as a key player in your body's energy production system. The synthesis of creatine primarily takes place in the liver, but also in the kidneys and pancreas. These organs work together to create this vital compound. Beyond your body's own production, you also obtain creatine from your diet, primarily by eating meat, especially red meat like beef, and fish, particularly oily fish like salmon, are excellent sources. So, creatine is already present in your system, working behind the scenes even if you don't actively supplement with it. It's a natural component of your body's energy management, but what exactly is its main job? What role does it play in your body? Energy, pure and simple. Creatine essentially acts like a rapid recharge battery, specifically for your muscles. It's a readily available energy reserve that your muscles can tap into when they need it most. When you engage in explosive movements like sprinting, jumping, or heavy weightlifting, your muscles rely on a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, for energy. As ATP is used to fuel these activities, it gets broken down and converted into ADP, adenosine diphosphate, which you can think of as a dead battery, no longer able to provide the energy your muscles need. This is where creatine, stored in your muscles as phosphocreatine, steps in. It donates a phosphate molecule to ADP, rapidly regenerating ATP, effectively recharging the battery so you can continue pushing hard and maintaining your performance. This crucial process allows you to squeeze out those last few reps in your workout, or shave off those final seconds in a sprint, maximizing your effort. The natural levels of creatine obtained through diet and produced by the body often only partially saturate your muscles' creatine stores. Therefore, supplementing with creatine monohydrate helps to fully saturate your muscle stores, topping them off to their maximum capacity. This saturation maximizes your muscles' ability to produce energy during high-intensity exercise, leading to improved performance and strength gains. It's important to understand that supplementing with creatine isn't about introducing something artificial or foreign into your body. It's about optimizing a natural, pre-existing biological system to function at its peak potential. That's precisely why athletes, across a wide range of sports and strength-focused individuals like powerlifters and bodybuilders, swear by its effectiveness. But what does all of this mean in the context of fat loss and body composition? Let's delve deeper and find out. So why do people think creatine burns belly fat? It's mostly an indirect connection. Creatine helps you train harder and build more muscle. More muscle means a slightly higher metabolism, which can help with fat loss over time. People see their bodies change, stronger, fuller muscles, sometimes looking leaner, and credit creatine for fat loss. Supplement marketing amplifies this, showing ripped athletes and implying creatine is the secret. In reality, the real drivers are hard training and disciplined nutrition. Creatine also draws water into muscles, making them look bigger and more defined, which can create the illusion of fat loss. The visual effect is real, but the actual fat on your body hasn't changed. It's important to separate appearance from actual fat loss. What does the science say? Most studies show creatine's main benefit is improved performance and muscle gain, not direct fat loss. Meta-analyses confirm creatine users gain more muscle and strength than those taking a placebo. But when it comes to fat mass, creatine doesn't directly reduce it. For example, a 2015 study on older adults found creatine plus resistance training led to more muscle, but not more fat loss compared to placebo. The key benefit is a better muscle-to-fat ratio, not direct fat burning. Creatine isn't a thermogenic or stimulant. It doesn't increase fat oxidation or calorie burn on its own. Over time, more muscle can slightly raise your resting metabolic rate, but this effect is modest. The main driver of fat loss is still a calorie deficit. Creatine helps you build muscle, which can help with body composition, but it's not a magic fat burner. The science is clear. Creatine is for performance, not direct fat loss. Here's creatine in simple terms. Your muscles are like factories powered by ATP. When you lift, you burn through ATP fast. Once it's gone, you fatigue. Phosphocreatine is your backup energy. Creatine supplements fill up this reserve. When ATP runs low, phosphocreatine quickly recharges it, letting you push out extra reps. Those extra reps add up, driving more muscle growth over time. This process is anaerobic, great for short, explosive efforts, not endurance. Creatine's real value is in helping you train harder and build muscle. It doesn't directly burn fat, but it helps you get stronger and leaner by supporting better workouts. That's the real magic behind creatine. How does creatine compare to fat burners? They're totally different tools. Fat burners use stimulants to raise metabolism or suppress appetite, aiming for direct calorie burn. Creatine isn't a stimulant. It doesn't raise your metabolism or curb hunger. Its only job is to help you perform better in high-intensity training by refueling your muscles' energy system. Creatine is one of the most researched, safest supplements out there. Fat burners, on the other hand, are often unregulated and their effects are usually minor without proper diet and exercise. If you want a small, temporary calorie burn, a fat burner might help, but the real, sustainable results come from building muscle. Creatine helps you do that, making it a smarter long-term choice for body composition. Focus on building a stronger engine, not just burning more fuel. That's the sustainable path to a leaner body. There's a lot of misinformation floating around about creatine. It's time to set the record straight and separate fact from fiction. Let's bust some creatine myths once and for all, clearing the path for you to make informed decisions about your supplement regimen. First and foremost, creatine is safe for healthy people when taken as directed. It's not some dangerous substance. It's a naturally occurring compound found in your body and in certain foods. For decades, researchers have been studying creatine, and the overwhelming evidence shows no harm to kidneys at recommended doses. These studies have been rigorously reviewed and consistently demonstrate its safety profile. So you can rest assured that you're not putting your kidneys at risk. What about the myth about dehydration and cramping? Is there any truth to it? Well, studies consistently show that creatine doesn't increase these risks. In fact, the opposite might be true. The idea that creatine causes dehydration is simply not supported by scientific evidence. In some cases, it may even help with hydration by drawing water into the muscle cells. This can improve performance and reduce the risk of dehydration-related issues. Worried about that dreaded bloat? Let's address that concern head-on. The initial weight gain that some people experience is primarily due to water retention in your muscles, not fat accumulation. This is a temporary effect as your muscles become more hydrated. This effect typically fades as you continue to train and gain muscle mass. Your body adapts, and the water distribution becomes more balanced. Another common misconception is that you need to cycle creatine, taking it for a period and then stopping. But that's simply not true. Your body doesn't build a tolerance to creatine, and continuous use is perfectly safe and effective. There's no need to interrupt your supplementation. The performance and muscle-building benefits of creatine last as long as your muscles are saturated with it. To maintain that saturation, a daily dose of 5 grams is generally considered best for most individuals. This consistent intake ensures that your muscles are always ready to perform. Let's be clear, creatine doesn't make you puffy or unhealthy. It's not a magic pill, but it's a valuable tool for enhancing your fitness journey. Instead, it helps you train harder by providing more energy to your muscles, and it aids in post-workout recovery, allowing you to bounce back faster. So, ignore the myths and stick to the facts. Base your decisions on solid scientific evidence, not on hearsay or outdated information. Creatine is one of the most reliable and extensively well-studied supplements available on the market today. Its benefits have been proven time and again. It's a go-to supplement for athletes and fitness enthusiasts looking to enhance their performance and accelerate muscle growth. There's no need to fear it or overcomplicate your routine with unnecessary protocols. Keep it simple and focus on the fundamentals. Just use it consistently as part of your daily routine, and focus on your training, nutrition, and overall recovery. The science is clear. Creatine is safe, effective, and it's not a fat burner. It's a tool for building strength and power. Use it for what it does best, and don't expect it to perform miracles outside of its proven benefits. That is, building muscle and strength and improving athletic performance. So should you take creatine to lose belly fat? It's a question many people ask when they're looking to trim down and achieve a more sculpted physique. The supplement industry is filled with promises, but it's important to understand what creatine actually does and how it can fit into your overall fitness strategy. Let's dive into the details and separate fact from fiction. If fat loss is your goal, creatine isn't the direct answer you're looking for. It's not a magic bullet that will melt away the pounds while you sit on the couch. Creatine's primary role is to enhance performance during high-intensity exercise, not to directly target fat stores. It won't directly burn belly fat or target fat around your midsection. Creatine doesn't possess any fat-burning properties in and of itself. Its benefits lie in its ability to improve strength and power output during workouts. If you don't train consistently or eat well, creatine won't magically compensate for those shortcomings and help your fat loss. It's a supplement, not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. Think of it as an amplifier, enhancing the results you get from your efforts. And you might experience a little water weight gain initially. Creatine increases water retention in the muscles, which can lead to a slight increase on the scale. This is not fat gain, but simply water being drawn into the muscle cells. But if your goal is a lean, athletic physique characterized by both muscle definition and a lower body fat percentage, then creatine becomes a valuable tool in your arsenal. It can indirectly contribute to fat loss by supporting muscle growth and enhancing workout performance. It helps you train harder, allowing you to push yourself further during your workouts. This increased intensity can lead to greater calorie expenditure and improved fat burning over time. Build muscle, which is crucial for long-term fat loss. Muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue, meaning it burns more calories at rest, and maintain muscle while losing fat. This is especially important during a calorie deficit, as your body may be tempted to break down muscle tissue for energy. Creatine can help preserve that hard-earned muscle mass. More muscle means a slightly higher metabolism, which means you'll burn more calories throughout the day, even when you're not exercising. This can make it easier to maintain a calorie deficit and continue losing fat, and ultimately, a better body composition. By building muscle and losing fat, you'll achieve a more toned and defined physique. The real key to fat loss is a calorie deficit, meaning you're consuming fewer calories than you're burning, and consistent training. You need to be putting in the work at the gym and following a structured workout program to see real results. Once you have those fundamental elements in place, a calorie deficit and a consistent training routine, adding 3-5 grams of creatine daily can help maximize your results and take your fitness journey to the next level. Don't see it as a fat burner, because it simply isn't one. See it as a performance booster that can help you push harder, recover faster, and ultimately build more muscle. It's not a shortcut to a six-pack, but it makes your hard work in the gym pay off more effectively, leading to better gains in strength and muscle mass. Use creatine to support your fitness journey, to enhance your efforts, and not as a magic solution that will do all the work for you. Remember, consistency and dedication are key. Understanding the science behind supplements like creatine helps you make smarter choices. Creatine isn't a magic pill for fat loss, but it's a proven tool for building muscle and boosting performance. Focus on the fundamentals: consistent training, a solid nutrition plan, and evidence-based supplements. Keep questioning claims, seek out credible sources, and keep learning. The more you know, the better your results. Add creatine to your routine once your basics are in place. Keep lifting, keep learning, and stay consistent. That's the real secret to long-term success. Disclaimer: this video is for informational purposes only and is not medical advice. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional before making changes to your health, diet, or exercise routine. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who could benefit. See you on the next science-based video.